squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Demon Deacons will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Clemson's offense will get first crack at it today. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds the tight end. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. Right back to the well.
And you want to run the football. I mean, that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like, the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range.
Nobody blocked, bro. Okay.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? So the Wake Demon Deacons offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown. Touchdown. This offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know.
Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get the turnover.
In this offense, they like their quarterback running these QB-designed runs like you saw right there, but the defense, they're going to light up every time they see him tote the rock. They know they've got an opportunity to lay a hit on him and create a takeaway like they did right there.
Oh, my God, bro.
And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
These
right
niggas
on the
is
money.
everything.
You just have to make that catch.
What's it do?
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Zips it out to his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Might be calling a hot route. Toss to the outside. past the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll ride the hot hand.
Okay, number 7. Just let that motherfucker run right past you.
Just stopped
Cool.
in his tracks in the backfield.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
And the pass
Can't throw the ball in front of him. God forbid. I'm not to throw a pass like that.
And I think on that last play, it's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Like, just go straight in.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone, or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it! And will score! Touchdown, Tigers!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense. Get him to the ground for no gain.
Pressure coming. Under heat, he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Quarterbacks talk about it all the time. They love the clean pocket where they can step up, throw the football. That is not what they had. Nice job by the defense, beating the offense.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Tiger. What momentum you get when the defense comes out with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. They're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit.
And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a big-time play on the D-line right there. And listen, you know, they've had a lot of NFL guys in recent years up front. William the Fridge Perry, old-school Clemson great on the D-line. He'd be proud of watching that performance on that last play. This guy right here, man, sometimes he just looks like a throwback.
Pulled down for the tackle.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit, and if he's out.
He's got it on the outside. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. The Demon Deacons are rolling down the field. To the air, it's Pitts. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit force the incompletion?
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time on target.
Left him open.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. And the Demon Deacons didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Rush is on him. He'll try to do it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green.
Oh my God, bro.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The give to the back. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
Oh my God, bro. He jumped that route from the rip.
He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
Yep.
Back to throw, it's Pitts. He's going to run.
What?
Got him downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Demon Deeks.
It's just so nice to have a signal call. who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he added the extra point. And he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37th. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Davidson.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown.
Put a ball like
and
that,
they
bro.
reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
He just owns everything,
This is
bro.
a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Fast completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Bennett. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. They're going to run
Nobody
it.
block out, right?
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass.
So come on, bro. This is totally bullshit, bro.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down
Straight
in the red
bullshit,
zone,
bro.
the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the middle. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a
That shit behind you, man.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
That's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown. Oh, Methuselah.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Looking for a man, it's Pitts. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
That is an awesome play out front right there, crashing that play in the backfield. It's funny, you think back to Clemson. Remember when Trevor Lawrence won a national title his true freshman year? It wasn't necessarily about Trevor Lawrence. They won that title because of their defensive dominance, especially on the D-line. That may have been the best D-line we've ever seen in college football. And I tell you, sometimes this dude looks like he could start on that D-line. He's that talented.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the return to find no daylight. He goes down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He might want another play. Toss sweep. Try to get it outside to the right.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes second down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And offensively, I love running these drag routes. I mean, these are the routes that, whether it's zone, whether it's man, they're so successful. It's just about seeing what the defense is doing and getting it to him in open space. Nice job. The wide receiver has some space after the catch, able to go make extra yards. Nice pitch and catch.
Off the play fake on first down. Touchdown, Tiger! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Running out of time here in the first half. They do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Looking for a man. It's Pitts. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on third down. Soft spot in the middle.
Into the ball. Okay, cool.
Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Finds a man in the middle. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Demon Deacons started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Fires to the end zone.
Come on, man. There's no way that dude catching that contested like that, bro. But whatever.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And he's going to bring this one out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, Dave?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
You just can't turn it over and throw
my
it
team,
if you're the
home.
quarterback here. You've got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, he loves to fire downfield.
Yo, this game is on bullshit.
Long incompletions are okay.
This game is on bullshit, bro.
You gotta make big plays and
How he dropped that, bro?
I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking.
How he dropped
some
that?
of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his
Straight
fingers.
bullshit, bro.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He lofted high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that
There he goes.
Oh my God, bro.
Gets a first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
The play action fake. Fires to the right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can...
Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass. pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They'll go to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
I don't see what the fuck is going on, bro.
But it's an incompletion. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Let's it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for right there. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned.
Oh, that's in. That's touchdown. 1 foot college, baby.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Oh, this game is swallowing, bro. There's 1 foot in college, bro. What are they doing to me right now, bro?
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up 4th.
Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. On the run, still looking. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. And now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Demon Deacons in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it out to the 27-yard line. And they'll
right move at the right time, huh?
Down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Clemson. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he could be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a tight one so far in Columbus. They're up by 7 over Purdue. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To the air. It's Pitts. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the
What's
ball.
a pick?
Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Jones. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The Demon Deacons are marching down the field. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. Crosses the 30. He's got away. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks in this game, and so that time, instead of trying to force the play and make something happen out of nothing, he just throws it away. The defense wins that down. You live to play another day.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy ball for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence. Down.
Got on the room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returner, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you've just simply got to make them.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Demon Deacons can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Pitts. Gets it out quickly. Good pick
Like,
up
that's the
there as he
bullshit
gets
right
the
there. Niggas
first
throwing
down.
that
They'll
shit
mark him
super
at the
fast,
48.
man.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you at the line of scrimmage, but it's really hard when they start running these crossing routes and drags and ends because now I'm in chase mode, and the QB has a little bit of space a lot of times, and those fast guys can create some separation and get a first down like they did there.
Oh, fuck out of here, bro. Fuck out of here.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down.
Wow.
In the middle, it's Anderson. Touchdown, Wake. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll try to get outside.
Like, nobody blocked that nigga, bro.
He threw like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Like, I don't understand that shit, yo.
We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
Number 18.
And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Moore. Strong, firm tackle.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. got it behind the line. It's Davis. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Yeah, and he's been dependable. He's been a guy that they've given the ball a lot. He's just been so productive, giving this offense an easy way to move the football down the field. 97 yards on the day.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this.
I ain't fucking with you right now, bro. You on some bullshit.
Gash defenses. He's scored a boatload of touchdowns this season. You're anticipating him getting the football here.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field.
I'm hurt, Petrie. I don't even get sick, bro. I'm hurt right now. Fuck with that bitch.
Looking downfield, it's Pitts.
What?
It's Anderson. He's going to be out of bounds.
They get a speed burst out of everything, bro. No way, bro. Whole ass niggas.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
Bitch. Don't fall down, pussy.
Company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Lost the fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got to lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Breaks into the open. Pass to 30. He's at the touchdown, Tiger. And the punishment has been extended. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever.
Hey, y'all just said, word is born, I feel like Roscoe from Martin, bro. I just said that shit earlier. I promise you. Or was that last night?
Can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it.
With snot dripping down my nose and shit, bro. Or one, I felt like Roscoe.
Now they have to take care of the football. The run from the shotgun. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. The give to the tailback. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
He got hit that hard, got injured, but didn't fumble the ball. Okay, cool, bro. That's crazy.
On first down, it's 2nd and 10.
Peter just get all types of shit. Put this nigga out the game, but he ain't fumble the ball.
Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check.
What?
He's got it on the left. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the
This is crazy, yo. The shit that they give the computer, bro. Shit is crazy.
The Demon Deacons come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Military stun.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it, slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Clemson ready to dial up some
hey, fuck that.
This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've...
Turning it on! And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
You walked in here. I turned up, Petrie. Appreciate you.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route and hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in. You got to take the week of practice very seriously and find those positives that you can build on, David, you're talking about.
It'll be 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Pitts. Looking down the middle.
Oh, come on, man. The bullshit that they give these motherfuckers,
Really
bro.
good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Like, how the fuck do they even stop him from running that route and have him come back to the ball, bro? Cheating ass shit, boy. Swear the computer against him cheating ass shit.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. A shot toward the end zone. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
They're just pretty good at every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse,